Okay, welcome everybody to our fourth part of the 8-part series where we are talking all things artistry, what we can do with the system, the various functions, how it supports our digital product businesses, because that is what most of us are into. You're welcome if you sell print on demand, although it's not something that I'm actively selling at the moment, but I have done it in the past and I can definitely speak on it. So yes, part 4, we've got another 4 to go. And today is all about social media posts. How to create social media posts with the power of Artistly. Why am I talking about it? How do we do it in Artistly? How it saves us time. And I'm just going to show you around the system. So with that being said, I just want to make sure that everybody, hey Vanessa, thank you so much for your help yesterday. I haven't done the signing up with school, but I'll get to it. Why do I do it? How it saves me time, how it supports my business. And it's really a topic that I'm very excited about. And because I use it like a lot, I'm actually quite excited to speak about it today. The one thing I wanted to mention, yes, I just want to make clear that although I like to speak about the money-making part of Artistly, how it makes me money, return on my investment and stuff like that, this section or this part of the 8-part series is not going to go about how to make products, how to make money, how to list on Etsy and all that. It's all going to focus on social media because I feel it is a crucial role in the entire ecosystem of eventually, becoming successful on your Etsy store, which is driven by traffic, both Etsy generated traffic as well as you need to learn how to generate your own traffic as a long-term strategy. Now, if you've got lots of money for advertising and spending like Meta ads or Etsy ads, slightly different story. And that is not my story because even when I tried, I was never good with spending ads on Etsy. Although in other businesses, like my accounting firm, I built my whole practice on Meta ads, or back then it was known as Facebook ads. But this is more about creating organic traffic through the power of social media. So I just want to put it out there. It's not about how to create clip art and how to do a Tumblr app. None of that, right? So let me see. Yes, you can make money with Artistly. Richard, I'm glad you know now. Okay, so let's get into it. If you don't know me, my name is Lucille. I speak on the topic of AI digital art. I'm in finance. My background is finance. My background is tax, business, administration, compliance, etc. And I've always held the position of helping other small business owners. Small businesses don't really have big budgets for finance and CFOs or whatever. So I was that person. I helped hundreds of businesses, and I still do. I still get phone calls, even though I've stepped out of the accounting business. People still come to me as a person of information in that area. My topic is just different, but the passion to help others is still there, right? Still working for 2 American companies. I currently love what I'm doing, different sort of industries, but I am still working for 2 other companies while I'm doing all of this, right? I can't draw. I cannot draw. I've never been a creative person, and again, never used Photoshop. Taught myself with YouTube. I didn't sign up for anybody's course on how to be successful on Etsy. I've really just like curated my own list and learned, and now I'm here and I'm in a position to help others. Although I'm not the best out there and I'm not the longest out there, I know enough to be able to help others, and that's really what I am about, right? So if any of this resonates with you, I would like to welcome you, or invite you rather, to join our Facebook community, which is free. And I'll drop the links for you guys later if you're not in our community and you want to join. So that's just a little bit about me. Let's see. Hey, Nancy. Nancy's in the Facebook group. She's saying, I would like to know the social medias you use and which are the best ones. Okay. I am using mostly YouTube, which is very new to me, Nancy. New as in, I think about a year. I'm not an expert on YouTube, but most of my content is YouTube. So doing this kind of thing, and then Facebook, private Facebook community. Okay. What's the best? Which are the best ones? Nancy, remember that poll I was running in the group the other day about that is exactly what I wanted to try and understand. I knew the majority of my traffic is coming from YouTube and from Facebook, and I wanted to know where the majority of my traffic is coming from. It seems to be neck and neck. I had a poll on Facebook, and I had a poll on email, which is where I've got about almost 6,000 subscribers on email, and then the poll in the Facebook group. Both of them, YouTube on the email was slightly more, like marginally more, and then Facebook in our Facebook community was slightly more. So it's really like almost like an even split. If you like add the two together and you do a division, it'll probably be about 50-50. So that's my experience. What people did tell me in the beginning was I need to go to Instagram. I completely suck at Instagram. I am the worst at Instagram. And I can't remember that it's ever brought me sales. And this poll proves it, because no one said anything about Instagram on the poll. And I left the option for add your own. So that's my experience with social media. One thing I want to say, Pinterest, I know for a fact on my Etsy store, I have been getting a lot of leads from Pinterest, although in April this year, Pinterest algorithm has changed. Now, if you know anything about algorithms, you never know the complete story about an algorithm for any company, right? That is their IP, and they're not going to give it to anybody, right? We don't know. Our job is to try and study it as best as we can, try and figure out. That's why even with YouTube, when there's an algorithm change, like everybody and everyone that's a YouTube content creator, they all having like fits online, because now you have to you need to try and refigure this thing out again. YouTube. And with Pinterest, I was getting quite a bit of leads. And then in April, I don't know if you guys remember, earlier this year, I also posted and I said, just check your Pinterest, because now they're putting notes or leaving a little note for people to say, this is AI content. And I was at 100,000 plus monthly views. I'm now sitting on 45, 43, 44, 45 consistently from April. An algorithm change happened. I did not have the time to go and figure out what I need to do. But just to give you some sort of explanation or an idea of how these algorithms work, and that's why I say Instagram, I haven't figured out, but that would be like, you have to go and study and understand, see what other people are doing, etc. So for me, Facebook and YouTube at the moment. No, I don't advertise, Nancy. I actually can't advertise on Pinterest because I'm in South Africa and it's not allowed. I asked 2 years ago. I got an email to say stay in touch, and also they will let us know when we can advertise on Pinterest, although I would really spend my budget there. I'm not allowed to. And on Instagram, I do test sometimes for community growth audience, but not really, not the way I think others are spending. Not like it's not a serious spend. It's just like maybe a boost or so. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, also at this point, again, if you could just let us know where you are from. Sorry, I should have said that. I don't know if I'm from South Africa. Let us all know where you are from. I absolutely love that. And I like going through the notes afterwards. So if you don't mind. Yeah, Nancy, a lot of people told me in the beginning I should work on Instagram, or I should post there, or I should put a lot of my effort into Instagram. It wasn't the best advice for me. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I got it right on the other platforms. What we covered last week was basically seamless patterns. So if you were not in that live webinar or you haven't watched the replay, please go and watch that. If seamless patterns is something that you're interested in, how to create seamless patterns in Artistry. I also used other systems just to add more to the tutorial. What makes a seamless pattern seamless, how to create tileable designs in Artistry, tips for scaling patterns for different POD products, so how you can use one pattern and use it in different products. I took you through Printify to show you socks and t-shirts and I don't know, I can't remember what the other products were, but if that's something that interests you, please go and watch that video for us. And we shared the pattern, the Genie Pattern Pro, which is an upgrade from when it was launched. And I've received some good feedback from people. That's amazing. Keep on using it. Okay, let's go. What we will learn today basically is, as I mentioned, it's not about how to create certain products or how to make money. It's really how to utilize social media with Artistly, cut down on time. I'll take you through everything. So it's just what I'm going to focus on is how I create my YouTube thumbnails. So I'll show you how I use my thumbnails. Nancy asked me which platforms I use the most. YouTube is one of the ones that I use the most. And there's a thumbnail that needs to be done, right? I'll show you how I do mine. Saves me a lot of time. I did this before AI and I hated thumbnails. I absolutely hated it because it was never good enough. It took so long and I didn't know what I was doing at the time. We're going to look at promotional posts. Why promotional posts? Because we want to let people know what we are selling at a discount. What am I selling? What type of products? So if you want to do quick promotional designs, it's possible in Artistly. I'll show you how to create content in Canva, or rather schedule your content, not create, schedule the content. There's not a scheduler in Artistly, as far as I know. There's not a place in Artistly where I can schedule content to go to my social media platforms. So that is why I'm showing you Canva, for example. I'll show you Artistly's latest Pinterest post creator, where we use the power of mirror magic. So I'll show you through that. There will be a Q&A session and then just a special announcement about something that I'm working on and just to get your interest. Hey, Leslie. Leslie's in the house. Leslie is here. I'll keep the questions coming, right? Like, thanks, Nancy, for all those questions earlier. Okay, so the promise today is with Artistly and AI, you will create unique, bold designs in minutes, right? Not hours, in minutes. Cut down all the tweaking. I'm basically just going to show you my process. I'm going to show you how to batch create in Canva. I can't batch create in Artistly, but I'll show you how to batch create in Canva. And then hopefully that's something that you can apply in your business. And ultimately, it's just to free up time. You guys know I don't like working long and hard and 3 different systems and, that just the extra effort to have to do something. I want to just cut through all the things that I don't have to do. Just get me to the objective, get me to the point, so that I can get on with my next task. Okay, so I do think selling digital products is undersold or not properly represented by a lot of people on YouTube, for example. So, and social media is a crucial part of that. And if you spend and wallow a lot with social media, it is less designing time, it is less product research, it is less competitor research, because you are investing so much time in social media. That is why I made it one of the subjects for this, because I think a lot of us, look at me, for example, the whole Instagram thing. You'll see my Instagram when I started, because of the advice that I got, just post every day, do this, make cute posts. People love cute stuff on whatever. It is the platform I spent a lot of time in because someone advised me. And it is the platform that actually brought, I don't even know if I ever sold something on Instagram. I know for a fact I sold on Facebook and I sold from Pinterest. But that's just the importance of who you listen to. And again, I can not know certain things about Instagram because each platform there's nuances to them. I could not be doing something right. So, but that's just my experience. And I thought it was logical because I know Instagram is a very aesthetically, type of visual platform. I know that like cuteness and beautiful and luxurious, that sells on that platform. And because I'm selling things that's like visually cute, right? Digital clip art and stickers and coloring pages, I thought, okay, Instagram must be a place. But that was my experience. Let me know what your experience is with Instagram. It might be something that I've done wrong. Oh, Madeline, you made it. What happened? Internet. So that's the promise for today. I'll show you guys all of that. Why does this matter? Why are we speaking about it? I've already given some indication. The whole system of selling digital products, I feel that sometimes the social media component is not represented correctly. And if we operate with like bad advice or not knowing, you can take longer to get to your objective. So I will explain to you what works for me and what I do. And hopefully you can gain some inspiration from it and tweak it and apply it in your own business. So we are living in an age where things happen just like this. Like I was just this week I was just praying and I was telling God that I just feel like my day is running, weeks have been running away from me. Like my allotted working hours, I feel is just not enough. Now, it could be because I haven't had a holiday for a long time, or it's getting close to the end of the year. You know, I don't know, but I just feel like I'm not like so much in control of my day, and I've asked just for sort of guidance. Maybe I don't know everything, right? It's a good thing to ask the one who knows everything, but that's my story. But what I want to say here is we're living in this like age, like things must just happen. I feel it all the time. And if you don't create content that doesn't capture the person's mind, it's better not to create that content. You have to create content that is unique. Oh, what is this? Oh, wow, look at that. If it doesn't do that, and you are spending hours into creating something for Facebook, for example, if it doesn't capture, you're going to lose the person, right? So it is important that you understand how people's minds work, how social media work. So for me, I would really just like to say, if you are going to create an average thing that doesn't pop, it's not like giving you that wow effect. Oh, wow, look at this great tip. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, okay. I didn't know that about Etsy. Let me just like check what she's about, right? If you create content and it doesn't do that, spark an interest, you'll lose the person and you wasted 4 hours creating something in Canva that's not going to capture, right? Just keep that in mind. I would rather not create something than to create something that is boring. People scroll past fast. Think of yourself, your own psychology and how you treat social media. If I use my phone and I just go through it and it's boring, like sometimes I even say like, don't show me this again. I don't want to see this popping up again. So you have to get with AI and technology and where we are and everything that you can do. You have to create stuff that people will stop scrolling. It's important, right? So that's why we're speaking about this today. I.e., example, my YouTube thumbnail. Okay, if it's boring, if it's not interesting, people won't click on it. Okay, so the workflow for today will basically be just like creating in Artistry, step 1, creating in Artistry, AI, how to generate bold graphics. Step 2, how to schedule. Maybe some of you know this, but for those who don't, I'll quickly show you how to schedule. And then also the batch creation, which is a fundamental step, especially if you're new and you need to warm up to the algorithm and you want to maybe do 30 posts, 1 a day for the next month. That will cost you about, maybe 2 hours if you are new to batch creation and scheduling. But that's 2 hours well spent to have basic posts, right? Basic informational post or imagery post that you can set up for the next 3 days, 2-3 hours max. The more you do it, the quicker you get it, and we'll go into tutorials now. Okay, so we're not speaking about clip art today, Nancy, and how to create that. I don't know if when you came in, but I made that clear earlier when everybody came in. So we're not talking digital products today. It's all about social media. Okay, so that's the plan. And I'm going to ask you at this point, just please hit those emoji buttons. It helps me with the algorithm. Just let Facebook know that you guys are loving it. Yes, I'm asking. Please help. Are you ready to make your socials pop like never before? If you are, just hit those emoji buttons for me, please. So Madeline said, got lost in setting up my Chrome so that I had all my Facebook and community set up to open when, when I opened Chrome. So she got lost there. Some tech challenges. Thank you, thank you. I see the hearts coming in. Let's see the Zoom. Okay, Doreen saying she gets most of her business from Instagram. So it could be something that I'm doing, or maybe I've grown hesitant towards Instagram because I just haven't seen the results. Rochelle say I don't do Instagram either. I want to do Pinterest more. Pinterest is a better bet for Etsy because of the fact that you can quickly pin a post after you've listed it. That's another time saver. Remember, my story is saving time, working better, working more efficient. So I get the Pinterest thing. Rochelle saying time management, Lucille. Balance is the key. Absolutely. Richard saying, this is why I'm two minds about Canva Pro. I don't sell, but there are nice things in the Pro version. Yeah, they are. Smiley face for Elaine. Rochelle says, I use Photoshop and Adobe Express for my ultimate canvas, along with Artistly and others. Yeah. So that's the thing, right? Like we all have our different toolbox of tools that I speak about. A lot of tools. But we each have our own. So at this point, I would just like to let you guys know that if you're not going to sit through the whole video or the whole presentation, I do have 2 memberships. If you are interested, you can get more information by joining here. I really think someone needs to design a AI that can be your wingman, that I can just like say, hey, post the links or do something for me. My team works Mondays to Fridays. I don't like to ask them to do things over the weekends. So that's why I'm alone here. But it's nice when there's a wingman and they can just do all the links and maybe answer some things that I'm not able to get to. Close that. So yeah, I do have 2 paid programs. One is a monthly membership of $9 a month. Prompts, if you need prompts and you dry on ideas, you can join the $9 a month membership. If you want a course that's going to give you how to create 10 products, different digital products, then you can join the digital bootcamp course. I pretty much go over 10 products and I show you how to create all of everything that I basically sell. I've just dropped it at Facebook and then in the Zoom as well. So the bootcamp course is $49 once off, and the AI prompt heaven, which is a vault with prompts, that's $9 a month because I update every week with new prompts. Okay, so all of that, all the hows, the why, well, the whys, the what is it about, what you'll be learning, my promises to you for today. And we've got about 30 minutes left, so I'm going to try and go through this as quickly as possible. We're going to start with YouTube thumbnails because not just does it save me time, I actually enjoy creating them, right? So if you can just give me a second. Okay, so we are in Artistly. If you don't know Artistly, this is what the console look like, or the software looks like. I'm in the personal design section, so that's basically where all my designs are sitting that I've created. Joyce, I see your question. Are past prompts in the vault? You're asking Richard. I can't seem to find them. Someone mailed me something also about the digital bootcamp they couldn't get in, or was it you, Joyce, that said you can't get into it? Was it you? Yes. Okay, I saw your message. I've had a terrible headache since this morning. It's now subsiding. And I had a nap, etc. Sorry, I haven't gotten back to you, but I will get back to you as soon as I can. Right? Just bug me if I don't do it today, but I will. I'll try and remember. Okay, so this is Artistly, and this is where all my designs are sitting. I'm here now, like personal. Okay, let's just go back. So two sections. I don't really work in the advanced AI designer section. And I work here, fast AI, which is where I do clip art, junk journals, digital stickers, t-shirt designs, etc. We will be spending a little bit of time here today, but I'm not like very proficient on it. I'll show you what I can do and what you can do. If you are a member of Artistly, if you are interested, also just let me know in the comments. I can share my link with you, right? We will be going to, for this section, YouTube thumbnails, we're going to go to create design. We're going to go to fast for this. So you click here. And then we are going to go to two places. So some of you might know this one, Perfect Text. So AI Image Designer V6, Perfect Text in Image Designers over here. Okay. This is the one place, and the other one is we're going to go to AI Art Illustrator, which is over here, about 48 different art styles, and then we're going to use this one, and this one. These are for YouTube. These are for YouTube thumbnails, right? If I can explain to you how bad my YouTube thumbnails were before. Even if you ask me to do one now in Canva, I would probably fail. So I love this, and I love creating them. So let's go the first route, and then let me show you how I get to creating them. So let me, okay, this is our event for today, but let me go to next. Haven't set it up. Okay, I have an event set up or planning to set up for the 4th of October, which is our 5th one, right? So for that, I need a thumbnail for the event. Once I'm done with the video, I need a thumbnail for the YouTube video. And this is where Artistly comes in. Okay, it's not just possible with Artistly, you can do it with any AI designer, but because we are speaking Artistly, I love the out of Artistly, but you can do it with Canva AI. Those are really the two systems I do my thumbnails in. So let me show you the webinar prompts. What am I doing here? Yeah. So what I did, I prepared the prompts just to save time. Otherwise, we're going to sit here all day. What I do is I go to my event, I take a screenshot, or I copy all of this. Copy all of this, and then I ask the AI, please, will you write for me thumbnails that speaks to this event? Please capture the time and the date, very important. And the hero text would be whatever the webinar is about. In this case, it is Artistly's AI Live Mock Creator Magic. So we're going to talk about mock-ups, I think next week. It still needs to go up in Facebook. So I tell it what I show you the thumbnail on Facebook, and then I copy the text and I paste it in, and I ask AI to create me a prompt that will help me create the thumbnail, right? So this is like an hour's work before. All I do is I take what ChatGPT gives me, I copy it, I go to Artistly. Let's go this one. So the first place we'll go to is Perfect Text in Image Designer. You'll see here it says beta on top, which means they're busy testing it. There is a way to get access almost on the day that you request, but you have to do a review, which is not compulsory, and then send them the screenshot of your review to support@Artistly, and then they will then give you access to this. So if you, I don't know, do you guys, has this been opened? I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking about 3 weeks ago. Might be. Not sure. I've got it because I did the review, and they deserve the review because they are supporting my business with the software that I'm using. Then everybody knows the dimensions is 16 by 9. Okay, so I've pasted my prompt, and then I go and generate. I'll go to the next prompt. Okay, so back to Artistly, regenerate. Another thing I want to show you guys, you'll see this enhanced prompt. For some reason, with Perfect Text Image Designer, it's always on. I don't know why. With the other tools, you have to, by default, it's off, and then it switch it on. Now, you'll see the prompt that I pasted in this one is not the same, because Artistly will do an enhancement, which I didn't ask for. You just need to be careful of that, because you might see things in the prompt that's not deliberate or done with intent, right? So I'm going to put this one off, and then again 16 by 9. Go to my next prompt. Okay, copy, regenerate. Only thing I don't like here is that I can't do 4. You'll see here there's not 4. Maybe it will change because the beta, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just letting you guys know. Joyce is saying she's only seeing me, not my screen. Can you guys see my screen? Oh, I don't know. So Leslie saying she can see the screen. Richard saying showing for me. Elaine saying yes, yes. Yes, your screen is showing. So my picture and the screen is showing, guys. Marilyn in Facebook saying yes, your screen. Nancy saying I see it. Lakshmi saying yes. Okay, I don't know. Both showing. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Nancy saying I don't have it yet. The perfect text in image. Yeah, you need to go to Trustpilot and then do like a review for them and then send the review through and then they will give you access to it. It was one of the conditions. So I'm surprised because when they launched it about 3 weeks ago, they said about 10 days to give it open it up for all, which I'm now assuming it has not been done. So maybe that's something, if you want it, you guys can reach out to them. Okay. Not sure, Richard. Right. Anyway, so listen, this is what the image looks like. I'm going to download it because it looks better when you download it. For some reason, this thumbnail size when I presented here, then it's so small. Look, it's so tiny. You guys can't see a full view. So it's busy downloading. I'll show it in the photo soft app, whatever, and then you can see the full view. But that's how quickly it is. I wouldn't know. Okay, I would be able to figure out the holographic type of text here, but look how quickly this was done. Artistly AI Live, Mockup Creator Magic. That's my topic. Saturday, 4th of October, 5 till 6 SAST, 11 a.m. till 12 a.m. EST. Perfect. It reads perfectly. All I have to do is I have to slap my logo on here somewhere, and I have to just edit that out. Okay, let me show you. I don't have that link at the moment, Marilyn, but just go to Trustpilot and search for Artistly. Oh, you know what? Go to Marilyn, go to the Facebook group. I made a post about the steps, step 1, step 2, step 3. Just do a search on Trustpilot and see if you can get that post that I made. And what is perfect text? It's basically the promise from Artistly to say that they are so confident with this software. Can you see how the text is reading perfectly? Mockup Creator Magic. Although not always, I told you guys, I always say it, AI is not perfect. But this is amazing. This is like a lot of stuff that I'm asking. I'm asking for date, I'm asking for title, I'm asking for hero text, and it's capturing it very well. Okay. So let me just take it here. You see how beautiful that is? All I have to do is take this to Canva. I put my logo here and I remove all of this. Second one. Let me show you. YouTube, love it. Canva, Artistly AI Live, Mockup Generator, Magic, Saturday, 4th of October. Here we go. Well, how easy is that? So you'll see the prompts that I used is I've asked for ChatGPT for variations. I asked for a bot. Then I asked for a chibi doll, which was the one before. So like I just play around with what the characters that I want. And then the last one, I can't remember what the last one was. It was like a digital product seller's desk or something. It captures it perfectly. So if you want access to this, go to do the steps, check in the Facebook group and get the process how you need to do a review and then get access to it. But the text is beautiful. I love the holographic look and feel. I just have to slap on my logo. Okay. So I think that covers YouTube thumbnails with the power of Artistly. The second way is I go to AI Illustrator, and I told you guys I either use this one, anime style, playful, cartoon, and then this one. Okay, so I go back to my prompts, but I wouldn't ordinarily do this if I was supposed to list a video now because I'm happy with what I've seen, right? But let's say the system wasn't working well for you on a particular day, because sometimes it does give you stuff that you don't want, right? It's just one of those things. Here you can go for because it's not beta, so I'll generate that one. I'll go to the next one. Copy. Okay. I'll go to that one. And you'll see here with these ones that I'm doing now, which is under AI Art Illustrator, the text doesn't match with perfect text, but I'm showing you the variations because before I had access to the perfect text tool, I was forced to use this way. I was forced to use the system, right? Use AI Art Illustrator. So if you don't have access, I still got the job done with not the perfect text. And that's why I'm showing you guys both. But ordinarily, I would not do the next. I'm happy with the first batch that I got. This is just for illustration purposes. And then I take this to YouTube or Facebook or wherever I need to have a video done. Richard saying don't put a mug or coffee near your computer. Okay, you see here, Rochelle also, she's got access. Perfect text. So she's done it before. And this was in August that we already had access. So remember, Richard, they were saying like 10 days on the YouTube live. So I'm surprised that it's not there. So Marilyn, you can just search perfect text. There will be other people's posts up as well. Here we go. You see here, step 1, click here. And then you get on with it. Okay. I don't think the link, did I not? Okay, here we go. Copy. I'm pasting in the Zoom, and I'm pasting in Facebook for everybody. So you do your review, you take your screenshot, you email it to support@Artistly.ai, and then step 3, our team will unlock the features for your account over here, and then you'll have access to that one. Big difference between normal text, normal generation with a lot of text, and perfect text. Sorry, big difference between the perfect text tool and the AI Illustrator. Let me show you some here. This was one that I did, John 3. Look at this. This is now not even anymore a text. This is now like a paragraph type of thing. It got the text right there, the scripture. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son, that whoever, small mistake there, whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. Again, John 3:16, and then the image on the left. By far the best in terms of bulk, and this is when they just started. It's now better since then. Okay. I think we're good with YouTube, right? There's so much to go through, guys. So I'm gonna try and speed it up. I'm not gonna download these ones, but just to show you Artistly AI Live, Mockup Creator Magic, Artistly AI Live, Mockup Creator Magic, right? So tiny here. That's why I have to download it. Okay. But you get the gist. It saves me a lot of time. You do not want to know how I did it before. It looks ugly, it's terrible, and it takes so much time. Let's go back to us. Is there any questions here? Lakshmi saying add a cat to the computer. Yeah, I don't. Something is going on with ChatGPT, Leslie. I'll show you guys now. I tried to. Let me show you. I tried to refresh. I tried to go in incognito. It's not working. And can you see here, Leslie? It's a good thing I saved all these prompts on a Word document. If I didn't do that earlier, for some reason, I can't get into any of my historic, whatever. I did it in incognito. I've refreshed. I shut down, whatever. My history is not here. I've only got the prompts for the YouTube thumbnails, but not the whole conversation with YouTube. So what I'll do, Leslie, this whole document, I'm going to upload it in the group under file once I'm done, and then you guys can play around with all of this. Okay, let's move on right to the next social media platforms that I design on. Is there any questions here? Oh, Will's asking, how do you do to have all your colors consistent in all the YouTube covers, right? So you have to train your AI. You have to train your AI. Whatever you tell ChatGPT, unless you click on temporary chat, you know, in the corner of ChatGPT, there's like a little circle. If it's a conversation that you don't want ChatGPT to remember in the future, you have to switch it off. Everything else that you tell ChatGPT, your weight, your height, your moods, your PMS cycle, it remembers everything. ChatGPT knows exactly what my branding style is when it comes to 3-4 different businesses of mine or projects that I manage. So when I speak about ClipArtistry with my ChatGPT, it is coded with royal purple, neon green, dash of gold, white text, and it will constantly give me my branding colors. It doesn't happen automatically. You have to train it. So you have to train your ChatGPT with exactly what ClipArtistry even is about, what Beyond Brands are about, what AI digital finance is about, and you have to train your AI. Okay. So we covered this. So basically the struggle and pain points, just briefly. Designing takes a lot of hours. Don't we just love AI for all of this? Imagine having to do a thumbnail to look at so good. Have the gradients, have the holographic text, the elements, the chibi doll, the AI holding an eye. Like, imagine doing this in Canva in today's day and age. You can't. There's no time for that. There is absolutely no time for all of that. It takes a lot of hours. I'm trying to teach you how to cut down on all of that. You struggle to stay consistent. So I'm assuming Will is asking me about the colors because it's something that she wants to obviously get right for her business. Will, you are in the bootcamp. I do speak about branding, the psychology of branding, getting the colors right. What are the tones that you need to, what should your tones, what are your tones and what does it say, right? Like psychologically, like money is green and red is powerful, whatever, the whole psychology, sorry, about colors. Does it come over playful? Does it come over cute? Does it come very serious? So in the digital product bootcamp, I speak about like all of those things, right? So you need to stay consistent. That's fine. For AI, it's not a problem. You can do it easy peasy. Canva templates look generic. Have you seen? I have. When you open YouTube, at least not as much now, but back in the day, like everybody's thumbnails were exact same with some nuances. The logo or the message or whatever. Like a whole lot of people will use a particular thumbnail because it's a generic template in Canva. That is how we used to do it. There's nothing generic about my thumbnails, and you will find that thumbnail nowhere else. But you can still see people are still using Canva templates, and you have to stand out. Same thing with your mockups on Etsy. You have to stand out, which is why I show you mockups. We'll speak about mockups next week. Your mockups must pop. Because at some stage, we were all using the same mockup in Canva. My mockup would be the same like the next person's mockup because it was the quickest way to do mockups not so long ago. Okay. Leslie saying ChatGPT is becoming senile. I can't attest to that. I love ChatGPT. It will ask you to repeat the instructions several times. I don't know. I can't attest. I love it. Okay. So these are just some of the points, and AI is here to help us. Creativity blocks, we can go all day here. If I feel low on energy and I don't want to think about things, AI is your friend. So now we're going to look at how to create promotional posts for your business. Why promotional posts? Because you need to make money. If you don't promote your business, no one's going to buy from you. If you don't put the effort in to put some promos up, who's going to buy from you? Are you still like advertising in the newspaper? People don't do that anymore. So you need to get good at promoting your business, your service, your product, what it is that you are doing. And again, you can't sit hours and hours with one design to try and sell one product, right? So let me show you how you can use Artistly for promotional products. So again, I've got the prompts that I created here. These will be promotional prompts, right? So we'll go through that. We are now going to go to the advanced image designer, which I mentioned earlier. I don't really play around with it a lot. You can probably teach me a thing or two about the advanced side, but I know I like this about Artistly, okay? When you click on, you guys saw where I went now, the fast, right? When you click on the, advanced. When you click on advanced, you will see immediately popping up a selection of, these are promotional posts. You're either giving away a freebie, or you're telling people what you are doing, or you're giving a tip or a trick in the area of expertise where you are at, or you are selling something, right? And don't be scared of selling. You have to sell. You must sell. Why are you doing this? If you're creating for passion, different story. So I like it when ChatGPT, I like it when I click here, I see these inspirational posts. So how can you use this for your business? Okay. These are beautiful to put like as quick designs for promotional posts. What I did with these prompts, which I've already done, but I'm not going to redo it with you because again, for time, I basically took a screenshot of this and okay, sorry, not this. You see a change now? It just keeps bringing a fresh batch of, I love it, promotional posts. Yes, you can get this in Canva, but like Richard said earlier, he's not a pro member or whatever the case may be. If you've got Artistly, you can use Artistly for promotional products. All I did was I told ChatGPT, you must remember, the way these posts are looking in front of you, you have to keep it the same in terms of volume of characters for your post. Can you see? They all have like a trend here. I can quickly see. It's a main image at the back. It's a like minimal text. What are you selling? What is it about? It's not heavy in text. So all I did, and you have to mirror that with your request to Artistly, because Artistly is not going to be able to figure out a lot more than what these examples are. Okay, so all I did was I took the screenshot, 2 or 3 of it. I go to ChatGPT, which is where now? Did I close it now? Okay, I went to ChatGPT, I basically pasted 3 images and I just said, can you replicate some prompts for business X, whatever? And then it gave me some prompts. I said, keep the character link the same sort of style, promoting, giving a free tip, etc. And that's how I got the prompts, right? To save time, I just already created the prompts, but I want to show you how you can do it off, in your own free time. So we're going to go to promotional posts, prompts, and then over here. So I said mechanic, bakery, barbershop, and whatever else. So all I did was I copied the prompt. I go back to Artistly fast. You can go to start creating over here. Let's say 1:1 ratio. Okay. And you will see this tab open here on the left, and this is your Canva. Very similar to Canva. Very similar. I don't have a lot of experience this side, but I can figure my way around. You'll see the AI button here on the left. Click on it. Okay. And assuming you are a mechanic, you paste it, you choose your ratio over here, and then you generate the image. Go to the next prompt. This is just demonstration purposes. Okay. We'll show you the progress bar over here. And you can add your text. I just don't know how to bring in my logo over here. This kind of thing I do in Canva, right? So that's the post. You click on it, and that is what the design looks like. There's a wheel at the back, 15% off. It gives organic vibes, right? If you're not happy with it, you can regenerate it. Lakshmi saying ChatGPT does tend to forget more, but I tell it specifically now to make sure and save the chat context in memory. Leslie, what are you using projects for your? I find if I use projects, I'm also training it in projects. I tell it, you do this. This is what you think. This is what you do, blah, blah, blah. In my projects, which is you can't see now because I don't know what's going on with ChatGPT, it tends to retain instructions a lot. So that's my experience. Again, over here, if you click on it, drive smooth, 15% brakes, whatever, some text that you have to fix, okay? You didn't have to think about it a lot. You just plugged in the type of business, you put your logo on here, and whatever else, okay? So the next prompt, so what's that, a baker? We're doing a baker now. So let's say you're in the baking business and you want to quickly do a design to offer whatever, okay? That is your design. Sweet treats, buy one, get one free. If you're not happy with it, you can regenerate it again. This is like a Facebook style over here. If you want to do a Pinterest style, you can change the dimensions and then you can generate the Pinterest dimensions. There you slap on your logo. You can change your, well, at least in in Canva, you can change the text color. But with ChatGPT, or you can even do this with Abacus. There we go. So if you want it on Pinterest, there we go. Sweet treats, cupcakes. It omitted some of the buy one, get one free. Let me just regenerate again. Okay. Oh, there we go. It got the bio. And it's quick. I find it really, really quick. Do you guys find this, those who use the advanced, do you find the advanced faster than the other side? Because we can do this on the fast designer as well. But I wanted to explore this with you guys. Let's go to the next prompt. I'm downloading some of them because I'm going to schedule them next in Canva. So I'll show you how to schedule to get the anxiety levels down about the stress of having to post every day or every other day. With these two tools, you can set aside a couple of hours and do a whole month's content. Like it doesn't take that long. Okay, so let's do the next one. So I'm just random here in businesses. Coffee shop is the next one, which is the last one. Yeah, Richard saying advanced does feel a bit faster. I think this came out really cute. This is a nail salon, nail parlor, whatever. Nail the look. That's also a Pinterest, so you can click on it. We've got that one. Click on it. And then JPEG. Do JPEGs, don't do PNG. PNG are bigger. You don't need anything web-based related to be PNG. You're perfectly fine with doing it as a JPEG. Okay, now it's the coffee one. And all you have to do here is maybe put a banner at the bottom with your website and then maybe your logo here on top. Wow, look at this text here. Let's go this size and generate. Fuel your day, free muffin with every coffee. How quick was that? Okay, so we're not selling coffee, we're not selling muffins, we're not selling that kind of bakery stuff, mechanical stuff, we don't. So what I told ChatGPT, same basis, use these images as an example for my social media, but I am whatever I am, in my case, a digital product seller, I sell on Etsy, and make it adjusted for my audience, right? I am selling clip art, junk journals, coloring pages, stock images, whatever, okay? So bring it closer to home. I just wanted to show you guys like a broad, right? But now I'm speaking to what I do, my business, okay? So then I take those prompts and I generate. So this is some ideas that you can put on your social media for your business, okay? I wish I could get one too, Richard. Okay, so that text is a bit wonky. Let's generate again. Go to the next prompt. Clip art that pops. Isn't this cute? Isn't this cute clip art that pops? Okay, yeah, I can clean up a bit more. This banner must be cleaned up, but you can regenerate. So we've got the 400 limit per day. You can quickly edit these out and slap your new logo, which I'll show you now in Canva. Okay, so I'll download this one. Junk Journal Treasures. Look at this. $3 off. No, you don't have to pay a graphic designer to do all of this for you. Rochelle, these prompts won't be in the vault, but it will be in the Facebook group under file. Once I'm done, I will do a PDF for you, and then you can get all the prompts. Okay? That's junk journals. $3 off today, whatever. Clear that. Logo on top. Clear that. Click here or whatever you want to say. Okay? I would normally just regenerate because sometimes it gives me perfect text, but I don't want to waste everybody's time. Okay, let's see what the coloring pages look like. And then we go over here, generate. You're welcome, Rochelle. Joyce is saying, this is very cute. I'm so glad you like it, Joyce. So I went in broad because, and no one said anything, and that's okay, but I wanted to show you guys like a generic, because you could possibly even offer this as a service to other people, right? You could even make batches of this images and sell it on Etsy for a bakery or a mechanic or whatever. You've got the tool. You've already paid the money. Make the batches, right? But I'm bringing it closer to home now. So relax and create. $2 off, blah, blah, blah. Coloring pages, pencils. It speaks to what you do. Your logo on top, and then whatever. You can regenerate it if you're not happy with it. Download. And then I'll take these images and I'll show you how to batch create. Not batch create, but schedule in Canva. This is the last one. So there's more prompts here. I'm not going to go through all of them. All the prompts are here for you. Okay? Relax and create printable coloring pages. Save $2. Like, how long did that take us? Like 20 seconds. Logo on top. Click here or whatever. Because on Pinterest, it's a very cool trick. On Pinterest, if you put a CTA on your image and you ask them to click here, once they click on it, that's where you want them to go, because it will take you to Etsy. That's what you want. Once you've got them in your Etsy store, you're so much closer to closing a deal than someone where there was no CTA on this image and they will not click on it because you didn't ask them to click on it. So you can put a bubble here on, or you ask the AI to put the bubble, you can go to Canva and do the bubble. So this is how you can use promotional, how you can create promotional posts with Artistry on the advanced side. Like I said, we can do it in this section here, but I find this works better for promotional posts. Any other questions before we move to the next segment? Oh, Tamsin saying, very happy that you showed the ClipArt junk journal. And that's all ChatGPT, right? Tamsin, so just bring it closer to home. Tell the AI what it is. I'm selling junk journals. Like, I speak junk journals. I'm not a mechanic. So I wanted to show you guys broad, and I wanted to show you how you can bring it closer to home. So Tamsin's also saying, I was thinking, I wish you still would show us how we can do it for Etsy. Ta-da! Yeah. Use the share and save link to save money. That's how I know, Lakshmi, that's how I know when people buy from Facebook and Pinterest. It's because of that share link. That's why I know social media does work if you use it correctly. And you can see your savings in your Etsy dashboard. Okay, cool. Let's go to the next slide. Let's move on. So we're going to look at scheduling your content effortlessly in Canva. Before I start here, have you guys ever used scheduling tools? Loomly, I think, is one. Buffer. HubSpot has got a whatever, and there's some other more modern names that I haven't even looked into. Those tools are not cheap. Those tools are not cheap. So instead of signing up for another very beautiful, shiny object, don't forget that Canva has got their own scheduler. It's already built into your Pro price. It is a Pro feature. So you don't have to go elsewhere. So this section is just to show you how to schedule your post, because most of us design in Canva. So what better place to use Canva once you've designed as is and take it straight to Pinterest, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever your community sits, right? So let me show you. I'm going to now go to Canva. I'm going to, let's see. Okay, let's bring in some of my, let's do this one. Let's do an Instagram. No, it wasn't this one. Sorry. Let's go. It's the 16 by 9. No, it's the 9 by 16. This one. It's a lifesaver, Rochelle, scheduling programs. I find it super awesome to schedule. If you take a Saturday and you put aside 2-3 hours, you can do half a month or full months scheduling all from Canva. Okay, so this is what we want to, the size. I upload. Okay, and then we will look at all our images that we want to bring into Canva, right? Marilyn's also saying, I've never used scheduling tools before. Okay, so these are all our images, right? These ones. We now want to schedule them to Pinterest or Facebook, whatever the dimensions are, okay? So what you can do is you can just bring it to the size of the Pinterest. Look how beautiful these nails are. Remember how the nails used to be so deformed? Back in the day, a long, long time ago. So Tracy is saying, I haven't used it yet. I'm assuming Canva scheduler, but you can use Meta Business Suite for Facebook and Instagram. Great point. I love it. I probably schedule there more. The thing I'll say about that is with Canva, you've got LinkedIn, you've got Pinterest, you've got more of a selection than with Canva. But I like the fact that I can schedule once or same post with Meta Business Suite, right? And then it goes to Instagram and Facebook. So earlier, as I've mentioned, you can put a banner here at the bottom, or you can tweak the prompt to give you the banner in Artistry. Then you don't have to do it here. And then you can just put your website here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can do a click here. This works brilliantly for Pinterest. There's something about putting a CTA for Pinterest that people can click here. So you do that, click here, or this one, the red stands out a bit more. Do it here. Okay, and then projects, I can go my logo. Actually, the colors match. Okay, you can copy that, this, and this. Okay, copy all of that, take it to this one, paste it, and you'll have your stuff pasted. If you had more here going this way, you could have just copied and pasted to all of them. So that's really how, like for Pinterest, right? Okay, so now we need to schedule them into like the schedule of the system, and then take it to your platform of choice. So you can go, there's two ways you can do it. You can do it from this screen. Okay, let me first show you the screen. You can do it from this screen. Click on share. So on Pinterest, the hyperlink is on the pin itself. I'll show you now, but it's not embedded here. It's just to get them to click on the pin so that it counts as a pin click and then to take you through to Etsy. So if you want to share, you can share from this screen. If you want to schedule, you can schedule from the screen. You won't see it here. If you go here, all right, you won't see it here. Please type in schedule. You can see the little crown there on the right hand side. That's the pro version. Click on it. You can do your date, which is going to be for, I'm going to do it now so that you can see what it looks like on Pinterest. And I'm going to do it at 18, let's say 20. I'm going to go next. Now here you can choose your channel. I want it on Pinterest. I've got a couple of Pinterest accounts and I wanted to go to ClipArtistry Heaven. So I'll choose Pinterest here. And your story, your whatever. Sweet treats, muffin, or let's say cake over there, whatever. Grab yours today, whatever. Muffin, hashtag, what. Okay, right? So if you're happy with that, you've got the right board, you've got you need to choose your pages, like which one of them. I want the first one, which is the one that I'm on at the moment. If you don't, you click the second one. I want the first one. My hashtag is there, and then you just select schedule. And now it's taking it to your platform that you chose. If it was LinkedIn, it will go to LinkedIn, Facebook, so on and so forth. Content planner. If you click on it, it will open your planner and it will show you the schedule that you've just made now. Okay. So it's telling you exactly here when that will happen. And then if you want to do it again, you have to make a copy. Because if you edit this design, it will cancel what you've just set up now. Okay. So I want to do another one because I want the first image there. Second image, sorry, I wanted to go again to Pinterest, ClipArtistry Heaven. I want to go the second page, same story, and then my time must just be changed right in time, 23, right? Done, save and schedule. Michelle says that knocks my socks off. Awesome. So that's the one way. The other way you can schedule is go, if you're on your home page, okay, go to your apps over here on the left, go to Content Planner, again the crown, so it's a pro feature, click on it, and then you can go to wherever you want to schedule it, the date, right? So you can see here, all of these were done for today. Choose your date, wherever you want to go. I'm going to go here again because I want to, I think I have, okay, first you have to create the post, so that it sits in your recent design. So I'm going to go, say I want to do a Facebook one. I'm going to go custom size and I'll go 2000 by 2000, for example. I'm going to take it to Facebook now. Okay. Go to my uploads. You can set up all your posts from Canva, Richard. And Canva posts it for you. Go to your uploads because I already brought it in. I want to talk about my junk journals. So let's do that. And I want to talk about my coloring pages because that's what I sell. Let's do that. Close here. And now I just want my logo and my site. Copy that. Copy that. And this one. I just want all of this again on my here. So I paste it here. And I paste it here. Okay. Move it to the middle. Happy with that. This. Move it to the middle. And wherever you need to change things here, do your changes. If you need to fix the spelling or the text, which is not always perfect, this is not right, you can just go to edit You can erase and then erase. Okay. That's also not right, so I want to erase that as well. Okay. Okay. I'm happy with this. I'm going to now schedule, which is firstly, I want to just make sure that the system knows that this is the design I want to use. You can go to home, which is the second way you can schedule. Go to apps on the left, content planner on the left. I love the way you think, Richard. You can start planning your Christmas, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all your designs. Put a Saturday aside, get all of that stuff out of the way. Once this is done, you sit with your designing, your planning, etc., whatever. So the second way is go to Content Planner. You go open your planner. You go to wherever, whichever date. What I also like about this is Canva tells you International Podcast Day, World Smile Day. I wouldn't normally know these things, right? But it's got like a world focus. So you can go to your most recent designs over here. Click on it. Okay, so I want to post this one. I want to take it to, now you need to be very careful here. This is my finance business that I used to run. That's my LinkedIn. I don't want to be there. I want to be by this one, ClipArtistry, even Facebook. Now, you can't do this with groups in Facebook, so this is just for pages, right? Check out my latest junk journal drop. Okay, click here for more info. This ChatGPT can write for you, right? It's just taking me a bit longer now. What's the story here? $3 off. Use promo code discount 30, whatever. Okay, you make it pop, you make it nice, you make it stand out, flowers, whatever your thing is. I want page number 1 done, and then I schedule. Check your time. It's now almost half past, so change date. Today's date, and I want it to be 30/18, right? Done. Facebook schedule. Okay, I'm not going to do the whole copy thing, but if you want to do the second page, you copy it. Don't open this one again. Okay, so there's 4 that I've done for the day. We can go to Pinterest. I'm going to show you what it looks like on Pinterest now. So if you go to my profile, and there we go. Here's your pin. Okay, so if you, I think on your phone it works. Where if you click on it, it opens the image to the site. Not, yeah, I know that if you click on it, it goes to wherever, but let's see. I don't think I've actually, no, there's a step that I didn't show you guys. Just make a copy. You're welcome, Lakshmi. Lakshmi saying thank you, love it. If you go, there's just one step I didn't show you guys, sorry, which I think is why the hyperlink is not working. You share, schedule, sorry, there, it's not here. You go more, yeah, schedule. What I should have done, next, Pinterest. Oh, this is Facebook, sorry. Let's go Pinterest, this one. Yeah, also the title, let's say sweet treats. Yeah, they should, okay, this, you see why I didn't show you this earlier? This bar is, or this text box is hidden. I also don't think I put a title in, so make sure the title's in the page, and then your story. And what I didn't show you guys was the destination, which is why it's not embedded, Richard. That's why it doesn't work, because I didn't put the link in here. Okay, and then you schedule. Once you go to Pinterest and they click on it, because now it's telling them click here, they click on it, it will take them to Etsy, wherever your platform is. I hope this guy, has this helped anyone? Will you guys be using this tool? I hope so. What do you mean? Do you have an option to switch the item off after a certain time? The product. You can remove the pin if you don't want it. Okay, so I just want to show you guys what the Facebook one looks like that we did earlier. All scheduled. Imagine just taking like a couple of hours on a Saturday and scheduling all your posts. You've got your, let's see, there's your link. They click on it, they go to your site, whether it's a freebie or whatever, build your base, build your subscribers, share your links, all from the comfort of Canva. Okay. Okay, cool. You guys can rewatch and reach out if you still need anything. Tamsin saying she needs to rewatch. Leslie saying she needs to rewatch. Tracy saying also needs to rewatch, but let me know if there's something I can help you with. I think we're going to go into the last section now. Okay, let's close all of these because it's so confusing over here. The only thing that I don't like is the fact that I have to make a copy every time. So, but you can't touch that one design if you've already set it up. Sorry, two more things. I'm quickly going to show you while we're on Pinterest. I'm going to show you how to use the Pinterest Post Creator, which is a recent or a new feature in Artistry. Quickly, it won't take long. We are using the power of Mirror Magic, which is another tool with a feature within Artistry, but I'll show you quickly how you can use Pinterest, create Pinterest post with this new feature in Artistry. I love it. Okay. So go back to Pinterest. Let's say you look how cute this is. Sorry. This is what I'm talking about when I mean like outstanding. Oh, please let me just not. Okay. Can you see how this looks? Look how beautiful this looks. Outstanding designs. That pink is just gorgeous. So quickly, while we're on Pinterest, let's go. Let's do search. Let's say you want to create digital product pins, right? So you're going to search digital products. I have to delete all of these. It's fine. I'll do it later. Search digital products, not my pins, but all pins. So now you're going to get some pins that you can. What do you mean? How do you use your design mockup? Elaine, I don't understand the question. So let's say you search for digital products. You now need a pin for a post that you want to create. You don't want to sit with Canva to do this. This is time consuming. Get out of this thing of having to create. If you're not utilizing AI to cut down time, I don't know. Please stop designing from scratch. Okay. So let's say you want to write a blog. I've got a blog. Someone asked me how you make money. I think Marilyn, I think it was you that asked me on Facebook. Like, I don't understand this pin thing because how do I make money? Well, you can make money with a blog. You can teach people with a blog, get them to read your blog, make AdSense income from it. That's one way of making money. Or you can create the pins to get them to Etsy. And shall we use this one? Or okay, let's use this one. Okay, I'm just reading the comments. So Lakshmi saying she'll be trying this herself this weekend. Keep me posted. Marilyn saying I will try to remember to do this. I really need to start using social media. Tamsin saying I need to watch the video again, but this is very exciting. Yay! Joyce is saying I haven't started using social media yet, but I will rewatch them when I'm ready. Cool. Just reach out, guys, if anything pops up. So Elaine saying if I want an image I created, but was done in Artistry, can I upload it into Canva or can I upload it into Artistry Advanced? If I want the image created, but wasn't done in Artistry, can I upload it into Canva? Yes, you can. Yes, you can upload any image into Canva, or can I upload it into Artistry Advanced? You can upload it into Canva. If that's your question, any image. So let's say you've done it in Artistry or somewhere else. You can upload your image into Canva, and then you can schedule that completed image in your recent designs which will sit in which will sit in Canva, and then you can click on it and schedule it like I showed you. Click the button, type in schedule, open the calendar, and then you can do it with a design that was not created in Canva necessarily. You can use your own design, your own mock-up. Yeah, I think that's your question. Quickly, I'm not going to spend much time on this one. So let's say you need to write for a blog, or you need to get a thumbnail for a product that you want to sell on Etsy. You don't have the time to do all of this. It looks cute. It looks beautiful. I love it. I don't have the time to design it. I don't have a budget to get a social media person to do this. You copy the link. Yeah, copy the link. You go to Fantastic Artistry. Is it this one? Yes. Click on AI Design Assistant on top. Yeah. Go to this Pinterest Pin Creator. It's a new tool. Drop your link in this section here. That is the pin that you're going to mirror. Generate prompt. That is your prompt. Okay? You don't want the exact same thing like that image looked, right? That would just be downright plagiarism. You can enhance your prompt. Click that button. Now you say you don't want to tell them about how to make 4,000. You want to show them how to. Okay. Copy this. You want to change this section. Copy, paste. Remove the text, this, and replace it with how to sell your first 100 products on Etsy. That's the first change you want to do. Add a coffee travelers coffee cup on the desk, and add my website at the bottom in text, www.mysitedigitalproducts.com. Edit the prompt. Now the system will do what it needs to do. Okay, so you want it as a Pinterest pin, so you choose the right dimensions and generate image. You don't have time to go to Canva and design this whole thing from. If you've got the time, you can do this. I don't have the time for this. I don't have the time for this. Let's look at another one. I like this. This is like a Pinterest look and feel, right? Get your link here. Go to regenerate. No, you can't regenerate. You have to go this way and then go back here. Drop your pin, URL. That's what it looks like. Go to your dimensions. I want to enhance the prompt. I want to change this. Remove this text. And replace it with 5 ways how to use ClipArt in your business. Because this is a topic that you know about. Add my website at the bottom in text, www.mysite.com. Go back to the image if there's more that you want to do here, and I'll just change the color scheme as well. Make the color scheme hot pink and contrast purple. Okay, that's what I want. That's my branding colors. change your prompt, hit generate. Dimensions is right, hit generate. So there's many ways we can do this, Rochelle. Rochelle's asking, couldn't you take the ad you like, take it to ChatGPT and get it altered there? Not everybody has got the paid version or whatever. Not that you need the paid version, but it's very limited on ChatGPT. So because I'm focusing on Artistly, I'm showing the Artistly method, since we all pay once and we never pay again. And I try and show people to, keep it all together where you can, and only if you really need to, then upgrade to other products if you think it's going to work for your business. So this is what your version looks like, and I can't remember. I don't know. I should have but it's not exactly the same. This is different. I've added coffee. The other one didn't have coffee. I added my URL, and I can now add my logo here as well. Okay, so that is what it now looks like. You can take to Pinterest, take it to your scheduler, add your link. Where do you want them to go to? Your PayHip store, your Etsy store, your blog, wherever you want them to go to, brand it and make it yours. So that's what it looks like. I didn't have to design that in Canva. I didn't have to spend time trying to figure it out. And then this one, instead of saying how to make 6 figures, I want to say 5 ways to use ClipArt in your business, selling digital products. I didn't take the whatever, but you have to look out for things like that. I changed the color. So mine is hot pink. Mine is hot pink. I asked for these changes. Look how nicely it brought the pen in a hot pink and this banner here. So this is a quick way. If you see this, you can do this, copy it, change your text, and then off you go. But yes, you can do it in many other systems, but we're speaking Artistly today. Okay. Let's see what else. Yes, for the prompt, absolutely. You can take it to ChatGPT. But for me, this works. It's really not a problem for me to do it this way. You can do it in ChatGPT. She said, got it, thanks. Cool. So any other questions on Pinterest before I go to the last one, where I show you social media tricks? Last one. Okay, I need this one. Okay, and I need ChatGPT for this one as well. So I'm just going to do it here. Okay, so my point here is, without keeping you too long in terms of this slide, is just without AI, it takes a lot longer. Try and be more AI concentrated, because what will take me longer with Canva, when I do it on my own and I'm not a graphic designer, I can do it quite a bit faster with ChatGPT. It also saves me time. You can get a graphic designer to do this for you, a social media manager to do this for you at X amount a month. Upwork, Fiverr, you can get these people to do it for you. Or you can utilize your time better, do it for yourself until you've got budgets and allocations and the money to get help to do this for you. Okay, so very labor intensive if you want to go the Canva route, or you can use AI and reduce the labor intensiveness. Okay, let's see how to create promotional posts. We've done that. How to schedule, we've just scheduled. And then how to use Mirror Magic. I think that's it. Did I deliver on my promise, guys? Did I cover everything? Rochelle saying AI rocks. I totally agree with you. Richard Rich, sneak preview. Don't put under pressure here. Elaine saying, if you only have an Etsy shop, what do you put on the bottom instead of? Okay, so just put your Etsy store name. If you don't have like your own website, I would encourage you guys to get your own website. I'm gonna make a video on PayHip. It's free. PayHip, it's free, it's easy, it's very simple to set up. But I would encourage you guys to get another place to. The sooner the better. If you've got the capacity, if you don't want to do that, run with Etsy. It's fine. Get your experience, build your network, build your base. But at the same time, I would like get a digital store. Mine is PayHip. It's free. I only pay once a client pays, like buys from me. So you can put like ClipArtistry even, Elaine, if I don't have a website. And then on the scheduling tool with Canva, you can then put your link to your Etsy store for that product. You can put it there, and then it will take you to, it'll take the person who clicks to your Etsy store. Our intro, I think, intro was like a, yeah, not that, not that, Richard. But I think I covered, right, in terms of content. We're good. It's just Q&A. If you've got any questions, send it to me. And then quickly, I want to let you guys know what I am busy with. And if you're interested, I'll get a waiting list. I'll get to that. Okay, Lakshmi is saying she's very excited to try. I'm always so happy to hear that you guys, you know, what I'm sharing is giving you some feedback. I'm happy to hear that. Madeline saying you have blown my mind. That's what I do, Madeline. Thank you. Lakshmi saying, no, you delivered more than expected. And Joyce is saying, thank you. Cool. Let's go. Let's proceed. Okay. So again, quickly, my 2 programs, AI Prompt Heaven. If you want to sell digital products, but you're not good with prompting, you're brand new, you don't know what you don't know, join the membership. It's $9 a month. There's an annual package and there's a lifetime package. It's all, I've shared the links earlier. It's all available on my website. And then if you want to learn about digital products and how to create them, this is a self-paced course where I show you 10 digital products, how to create them, how to mock them up, how to list, do SEO, keyword research. It's like do it at your own time, right? So that's available. And again, next week we are touching on Mockup Creator. So I'm going to share with you how I use Artistly to create different mockups. That will be nice. That will be exciting. I'll show you guys all my tricks. That's on the 4th and same time, and either Zoom or Facebook. Okay, I think everybody, Bill said great session. Awesome. Marilyn says both are really great courses. Thank you, Daisy. Daisy saying I'm great. I'm so helpful. Awesome. So quickly before you guys go, just a special announcement. Oh, this I did say special announcement. Thanks, Richard. Sneak preview. So I love AI. I think it goes without saying. I absolutely love AI. I love discovering it. I love finding out more tools for us. And I said earlier, one thing I feel like YouTubers are not telling us up front, which is what I've discovered that later. I always wondered, how do they get their traffic? How do they get these sales? Like, what are they doing that I'm not doing? The long story of that is you need to build a community. You guys know, in Facebook group, we 3,000, right? Almost 3,000, etc. The part that's missing is, like, everything's easy. You can create the design, you can create the mock-up, you know how to do all of that stuff. What they don't tell us is the community. Unless you figure it, like, put it together yourself. If you go beyond what you see and you research and you find out more about them and watch all the videos, you will find out that most of these people drive their own traffic. They drive their own traffic to Etsy. So what people don't know, and me included when I started, is success on Etsy is not to rely on Etsy, like solely, okay, and to drive your own traffic. How do you drive your own traffic? You need to create a community. You need to nurture the community. You need to go find your community. You need to know where to look for your community. And this all happens on social media. Now, a lot of people have a lot of different methodologies. You will see ads on Facebook that says it's something like, no need to post daily, just buy this ad promise, how to do meta ads, whatever. I'm not saying it's not working. I can't teach on that. Unless I've cracked that code, I cannot speak on something that I don't know. I can show you how to grow your people, your base organically. If you want to know how to go from 0 to about 26,000 in 1 year, that's me. I can explain that to you. So I'm looking at putting something like that together, and I'd like to hear if this is something that would interest you, to show you how to build a community organically. I don't use ads. I I've tried on ads. You can watch my other videos. I definitely tried ads. And I always say I'm not shooting ads down. I used ads in my accounting practice many years ago and it worked. I would get million rand, not dollars, 1.6 million a year in terms of quotations or leads in because I knew how to do it back then. Since Meta or whatever, like last couple of years, I haven't kept up with the algorithm. I haven't kept up with. So I'm not saying ads is not working. I'm just saying I'm the girl that can teach you organic ways, but I'm not there with ads. And until I've cracked it, that will be another topic for another day. So I'm not going to sell you something that I don't know. Okay, saying that, right? I can teach you organic stuff. So let's just do the math quickly. Um, in a year, right? On YouTube, I think we're so close to 3,000. I might inflate it. I'm just going to go round up, right? I think we're on about, the last I checked was 2.7 or 2.8. I might be closer to 3,000. Less than a year. So let's take 3,000 plus my Facebook private group. We're on about 2.6. 2.6, whatever. I'm going to just round up to 7. Okay, roughly. My email list, I've still got 300 contacts that I pull in. I'm sitting on about 5.6 plus 300. So that will give me 6,000, right? 6,000. These are people. These are not bots. These are actual people, right? My Facebook page is about 900 and few short of 1,000. I'm going to go 1,000, right? My personal Facebook profile, Lucille Cameron, is on 12,000. This is all in 1 year. I use TikTok for that. Okay? So there's 12,000 people sitting there. What am I missing? Instagram. Although I'm not good, people followed me. I think about 2,500. Those are the platforms that I'm on. Okay? That is 27,000 roughly people that I have in my ecosystem, organic. I can teach you that. So if that is something that you'd be interested in, I will do like a list, a waiting list, and then I'll build that. If there's enough people that's interested, I'll build that. Just again, I won't be able to speak on ads, but I will be able to tell you how I did and built almost 30,000 in 1 year. And this I can show you the stats. I can show you the graphs. I can show you all of that. And all those platforms, you can go now and go and check. YouTube is almost on 3. My Facebook group is on 2.7. My email list is, once I import every Monday, Sunday, because I do freebies on a Friday. So then I import on a Monday. And I'm sitting on about 300. So I might be close to 500 by Monday. Then I'll import that batch, right? So AI is my friend. I love it. I was an early adopter. I wasn't scared of it. I was not the one that you are going to say, no, I don't like this video. I was like, what is this? What? It's so fast. I've always loved it. There's different types of profiles for AI, and I was an early adopter, and I love it. So these are the type of things that I want you to think of, right? So this stuff is what is working out there. This is what's selling. That's me at the Grand Canyon. I was there 2 days ago. This is the type of stuff that AI is giving us. I've got a nice body. I've got extra long hair. That's really my face. But this is the stuff that people are interested. So if your posts don't pop, if it doesn't stand out, no one's going to click. I want to show and teach people how to do this. Okay? Vicky's saying, yes, ma'am. Rochelle says, I'm in. I haven't even built it, Rochelle. So let me just show you another video here, which is the first video that I've made, right? And this one, not the best, but it was my first attempt. I show you the tools. I'll show you start from what. Can you guys hear? I love this. Verl is saying, I think you have to take into account that some people are in the Facebook group are also YouTube followers and Instagram followers. So it's not to, thank you, Verl. Yes, although I don't think it's a match for match, because not all the people that's on YouTube is definitely in my Facebook. I know that, but that's a good point. So Verl is just saying that it's not like all of them like individuals. It could be that one person's following me, which they are on my page. That's a valid point. Okay, so I'm loving it. I'm seeing April saying they're in. Elaine saying that I'd love that. Richard saying yes, how to build a community is a good thing to know. So okay, good. I will keep on posting in the Facebook group and elsewhere, so for people to sign up. And then I think by November, somewhere in November, I'll have it done. I'm going to put it in the school community. I want to also try school. I did a poll not so long ago. I asked you guys about school. At school is still more than the communities that I've got at the moment. So the votes in the Facebook group was yes for school, yes for school. I'll check it out and see. And I think I want to take this program to school. But let's see. Cool. Joyce says definitely. I think I've covered everything. Thank you for the time to just show you guys this. This is my next project for us, and building the community and sharing your energy and sharing your freebies and promoting a couple of things that you need to do on social media. You have to give things away free. For those who are scared to share prompts, for those who are scared to give freebies because you think you'll just sit with people with a free mindset, that's not true. That's not true. Most of my people coming through my CRM system, it's through the freebies, and through the freebies, they then latch onto someone else. I'll show you all of that in this community, right? So you have to give things away free. If that's not your nature, if you're scared to, maybe I'm not the person to teach you, right? Secondly, you need to have an authority. If you've got 300 clip art images in your clip art store, you've done enough to be able to show someone else how to do it, right? So you need to be able to have authority. So your posts need to speak like someone that has social proof. I can show you my sales. I can show you when I tell you I get daily sales, I get daily sales. It's not a lie. You need to give free tips, free advice, free this tool, that tool. Don't do it this way. You have to give that, right? You have to promote your business. You have to sell, because otherwise you're just giving free stuff and nothing's happening. You have to do promotion. Okay, so that course, which is not covered by any of the others, I've got two others. One is AI Prompt Haven. I show you how to prompt. I teach you how to prompt. The second one is I show you how to create digital products. The third part of this is I show you how to build a community, how to get email addresses, how to create images, how to make videos like this, how to make voiceovers. And that will be the third one in our river and towards November. So that's my story. Thank you, Lakshmi. I'm glad you could stay the whole time. Lakshmi, I know sometimes you need to go, but thank you for staying. Tamsin saying she's interested. Well, no, the school community is not working yet, but I'm gonna start hashing that out. And then I'll keep you guys posted. Do you have any other questions for me? Thank you, Rochelle. She's saying I'm a Gem. I love it. I am Gemini, so I'll take it. Yeah, so if there's anything else, let me know. I can stay on a little bit more if there's more questions. Otherwise, that's it. Awesome. Thank you, Elaine. Richard saying, I've never advertised my group, but I have 4,500 members. Pleasure, Leslie. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tracy. I'll close the live now. If there's any other questions, thank you, Rochelle, for the hearts. Keep the hearts coming. I will answer them in the Facebook group. Yes, see you. Thanks, Rita. See you next week. It is slightly better. Thank you so much, Vicky.